first thing that I would recommend to somebody who's starting out a transformative journey would be to, first of all, walk your talk. A lot of the times people make promises that they cannot deliver. And so you need to know that what you're saying that you can do, you can do. There's nothing that beats that. A lot of the times people want to present themselves as what they're not, and that's the problem. So walk your talk. Talk is cheap, as everybody says, but the difference in having return customers or people who trust you is that they know that they can rely on you heavy to deliver on your promises.
I think when it comes to transformation, people always respect lived experiences the most, and I know I do. And I'm in the process of undergoing transformation, and that I'm healing my complex post-traumatic stress disorder, stay solution focused, and that was all.
You are shaping a perspective. You are changing how somebody views a problem and how they approach the solution to a problem.
A lot of the times people think that you need to have arrived. It's okay to tell people, look, I'm still in the process. A lot of the times we remove the human element, which is a big part of conversion, which is a big part of sales, which is a big part of anything in business. You are dealing with humans after all. Be relatable. Say words that they can relate to. Paint pictures that they can see themselves in. It's okay to say, listen, I'm not there yet, but these are things that I'm doing to get there. Let them follow you on your journey. People tend to even feel like they know you a bit more when they have gone through your journey.
So what is the job of that education factor? It is weaving in a transformative narrative. Because you are shaping a perspective. You are changing how somebody views a problem and how they approach the solution to a problem. So if I'm a bank, and we've done business like this for the last 50 years, because banking is a whole business. What should we change? Now you start shaping the narrative that, hey, boomers are retiring. Millennials and Gen Zs, they are used to doing things on their phone. Generation Alphas were born with the internet. They expect everything on their phone. Now, Gen Zs are now the incumbent. Those are the people that are coming to the workplace. They lack convenience. They want to be able to buy everything from their phone. My sister she's I think the last set of millennials just before the Gen Z, and she literally does not like going to the supermarket. She does everything on her phone. I mean, she's the one who taught me how to buy groceries on the phone. Literally, she was like, why do you need to go to the store? You can just order. So this is the generation. So you need to be able to have your bank need to be able to speak to this in this manner, do this. She never carries cash. She never has cash. So when you start shaping that narrative, now when you're saying to Tanya, who's the head of product or the CTO of the bank, that, hey, my software makes it easier for you to actually do this. You don't have to build it from scratch. With my API, we can have that you set up in 30 days. Because you've already changed how my perspective is around the product delivery and how the customer will appreciate this. It's easier for me to even take a chance on you, even though you are a challenger brand and you are coming up, you're a startup, in comparison to maybe just sticking with the status quo. Because also through your narrative, the transformative narrative, you have showed me if I don't do nothing in the next 10 years, my bank might have closed. So when you start doing that, it's the same principle. Whether you are doing B2B, where you're selling to other businesses, you're selling to a bank, you're selling to the government, because if you sell to the government, you know that they have what you call sources sought. Why do you think government share sources sought? Because they don't understand the problem. Now, when you go for the sources sought, you shape that. Like, I've worked with a government contractor. It's basically, you are ghosting a contract. We call it ghosting a contract, because now you shape the entire contract so that they can give it to you. Because by the time now they put out an RFP, they're putting out the requirement that will go to you, because not all companies will understand that, because you've given them how to think about the problem. Now, with you as a business, you can do that with your content. You can ghost the market through your content, because now you teach at scale what you would have done with the government at scale, how those businesses have to think about solving the problem. So you tell me, if you are the decision maker, who would you go for? So that's how you can apply transformative narrative to it.
Thank you so much, Tanya. Thank you so much. That is very beautiful. In fact, I needed that voice. I needed that approach. I needed that take. And I believe that the audience, they have also gotten value from that. Let me test them. Did you get any value from that? Just do anything, do any sign. Let me know if you get any value from that. Yes, that's it. We got the value. Thank you so much for that. All right. I think Canberra Freezer, the mic is yours. Please be brief. Let's hear your take on the conversation of the day.
Hi there, everyone. Yes, I'll definitely keep it brief. I just wanted to say that I think when it comes to transformation, people always respect lived experiences the most, and I know I do. And I'm in the process of undergoing transformation, and that I'm healing my complex post-traumatic stress disorder, and I'm utilizing CBT therapy with my therapist, and so I'm really stoked on all of that. I'm working on I'm Cambria version 8.0 now, so anyway, I just wanted to say under promise, over deliver, and keep those solutions coming, stay solution focused, and that was all. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much for that. That is beautiful. I can see how much you are agree with Izu in the beautiful idea that Izu shared before, that when you are in the market, you need to come for the value, the solution. I think Izu used the word solution. What solution are you bringing to the market? And never come if you don't have a story around that. That is beautiful. In fact, any promise that is going to say something about that later. But anyway, we are coming to that. Now, Hannah, I want to probe you a little bit. Now, I am a client, I'm a beginner. I'm asking for tips to be effective in a transformative narrative in business storytelling. How can you help me with that?
Okay, thank you so much for that question. The first thing that I would recommend to somebody who's starting out their transformative journey would be to, first of all, walk your talk. And I love that most of us have touched on that, but I would just like to talk about what that means. A lot of the times people make promises that they cannot deliver. And so you need to know that what you're saying that you can do, you can do. So walk your talk. Talk is cheap, as everybody says, but the difference in having return customers or people who trust you is that they know that they can rely on you heavy to deliver on your promises. That'll be the first tip. The second tip would be to get proof as much as possible. And I know that when you're starting out earlier, that's a bit difficult, because how can you garner trust for people to want to work with you? And so that's where a lot of free work would have to come into the conversation. I know that that's hard for people to hear, but it's like a rite of passage. I like to say it as that. So whilst you're getting knowledge on the field, then you can begin to position yourself as authority. But if you're starting out, that might be difficult. So as much as possible, try and do, some work. Maybe charge, but I would recommend just doing it to get a feel of how it's like and whether or not you can really deliver on the said promise. And I think a final tip would be authentic. There's nothing that beats that. A lot of the times people want to present themselves as what they're not, and that's the problem. Be yourself. And I touched on that in the beginning of my point when I was speaking. A lot of the times people think that you need to have arrived. It's okay to tell people, look, I'm still in the process of my journey. I love how Cambria spoke about she's still healing, and I love that. That's really authentic. That's really transparent. That's you saying, well, this is where I am, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, people would trust you more because that's so relatable. And a lot of the times we remove the human element, which is a big part of conversion, which is a big part of sales, which is a big part of anything in business. You are dealing with humans after all. So how can you appeal to the human side? I think when we throw a lot of lingos out there and we tend to use a lot of big words, we sort of lose focus on the fact that we are dealing with humans. So how can you deal with humans? Be relatable. Say words that they can relate to, paint pictures that they can see themselves in. It's okay to say, listen, I'm not there yet, but these are the things that I'm doing to get there. Let them follow you on your journey. People tend to even feel like they know you a bit more when they have gone through your journey with you. With that said, I'm going to drop a bonus because I want it to be 3 points. Be patient with yourself. Be gracious with yourself. I'm always a believer and an advocate of taking things slow and really going through the process, really understand where you're at in your journey and own it, but also be really patient with yourself. I really hope that this helps someone out there starting out the transformative journey. And listen, everyone out here, everyone that you see up on stage, we will be really happy to help whichever way that we can. So pop a message. Don't feel like your problem is too small, your challenge might be too big. Pop us a message and see how we can help. If we can't help you, be sure to recommend you. On that note, I'm Hannah Idachaba, and it's over to you, Mr. Obehi. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hannah. That is so true. We are here for your solution. Like Izu has said, we are here because there is a solution for you. If we can't find a solution for you, then we don't have any reason to be here, because that is the promise that we have made. And that is why we are here every day. We are coming all the time, bringing in different people to share their expertise with you. Because if you pay attention to what they are sharing here, sharing their experiences in the business world, what they are coming across, and what you can leverage also in your own business, then you are going to have a lot of value for you for the time that you are spending here. And that is really important. Of course, I want to remind us again that this room is being recorded for the sake of those who are not here, because it's going to be turned into a video that's going to be on YouTube on our channel, so that other people can learn from you. So if you have a value to share here, please come on to the stage. We are here to listen to you. We are not here just to talk to you. We are here also to listen to you.